Did you auto-enroll into your 401k or did you sign up manually? Well, if you auto-enrolled, the work's not done. You've got a few other things that you need to do. I'll explain that more coming up. My name is Mike Bernard. I'm the host of the Wise Money Show. I'm also one of the certified financial planners right here at Korhorn Financial Group. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and smash that thumbs up button. We are passionate about financial planning, comprehensive financial planning. I know it's super nerdy, but we love looking at all 6 areas of people's financial life and helping them connect those seemingly disconnected parts of their financial life to help them make great decisions and get from where they are to where they want to be financially. And recognizing that for most people, your greatest wealth building tool is your 401k. It's the account that you can stuff the most money in and get some incentives for doing so. Tax incentives are one of them. That leveraging that and using that, for many people, it's your greatest greatest wealth building tool, where you can shelter and take some of your income and not spend it and put it in this account that can grow for you. So out of that passion, or those combined passions, in addition to our big team of 20 certified financial planners and a lot of other support staff, you actually have a group of retirement plan specialists as well, who love helping small businesses or businesses set up 401ks or get the right features to their 401k, and then also help those employees sign up as well and contribute the right amount and take advantage of those great features. One of those features that I personally have been at odds with is the auto-enrollment feature. Now, I'm not sure if you're familiar with this, but it's very popular. Many 401k plans these days have this feature on them. And what it means is that when you are a new employee, you actually are automatically enrolled in the 401k. You'd actually need to take a step or take action to get out of the 401k. You're just automatically going to be signed up to contribute a certain amount. And the thought is, well, because so many people, or at least the data shows, so many people have a retirement readiness gap. They need to be saving more. This nudge, this hey, you don't even need to do anything, you're just going to be saving into the 401k automatically, is thought of as a mechanism to help improve that. And I get it. However, if you sign up just with auto-enrollment, my fear has been you just think, okay, job's done. And that's not true. I'm going to share with you some of the other things. And our team does a good job of saying you need to do these, well, it's now 6. You need to do these 6 things even if you're auto-enrolled. But take a look at the survey. Before we get into that, I just saw this survey recently about where it was surveying different 401k participants, and there was a surprising data point in here. And in the survey, it specifically was asking, hey, for those of you that have a 401k available, but you haven't signed up, you're not participating, why are you not participating? And you would be shocked by the number one answer. 50% of people, when they were asked, why aren't you contributing to your 401k, they said, I thought I was. I thought I was. And here, as I read that, as I saw that statistic, I thought, see, another knock against auto-enrollment. People thought they were being auto-enrolled, and they weren't, and they didn't. And therefore, see, there's issues with auto-enrollment. Well, as you dig deeper into the data, thankfully, that's not the case. And in fact, it said many people many people remember signing up for the 401k themselves, and they're not sure why they were no longer contributing. I'm sure it was, well, something happened and they chose to stop their contributions, just knowing that they'd restart them again at some point in the future, and they just didn't do so. So you can't necessarily point the finger at auto-enrollment. In fact, if you do want to ask the question, well, are auto-enrollment features working? Are they effective? Take a look at this. 94% participation rate by those companies that have auto-enrollment versus just 67% of companies that don't have auto-enrollment. So what that means is when our team of retirement plan specialists and participant success advisors, basically those advisors that work with employees and help them make sure that they're getting the most out of the 401k, when we go in and help a plan, we care very much about how many people in this company are participating in the 401k? How many are contributing? Because it is a benefit both to you today because of the tax benefits, but also to the 65-year-old you, your future you. It's a benefit to be saving up. And so that's one of the things that we track as a measure of our own success. Are we effective at educating the employees and helping answer your questions so that you get enrolled? And one plan that we serve, they don't offer a company match, and oftentimes if there isn't a company match, that very few of the employees participate. Over 90% participation rate by this plan, even though they don't offer a match. There's no incentive for the employees to contribute. Outside incentive, but there is an incentive for them to save up for their financial future. So we're super proud of that. So 94% participation rate for those plans that offer auto enrollment. Guys, that statistic alone shows that this trend of auto enrollment is working. But going back to my gripe, my frustration with auto enrollment is I fear that people say, yep, I'm auto enrolled. Okay, job's done. Job's not done. Are you being auto-enrolled at the right contribution amount? Are you auto-enrolled into the right investment choice? Who's your beneficiaries? What are your So here's the thing, guys. Auto-enroll just gets you started. It just gets you started. And I would want you to view it like that. When you are signing up for your 401k, or when you have a 401k, you have 6 decisions that you need to make. You have 6 decisions that you need to make. First is, how much should you be contributing? Oftentimes, people are auto-enrolled at 5% or 6%, and then there's an auto escalation feature as well, an auto increase where it goes up 1% each and every year. These are the disciplines that we preach and I preach here right on this channel for you all the time, that I want you to be saving 15% of your income towards retirement, or whatever your financial plan requires that you contribute to be on track. But if you can't do that, start somewhere and then increase it by 1% each and every year. So first decision, how much are you contributing? Second decision is, what are you going to invest in? Here again, if you auto-enroll, you get the QDIA, Qualified Default Investment Alternative. You didn't choose it, and it might not be the one that's most appropriate for you. So I get it. It can be confusing. Of the list of investment choices, I don't want to make a mistake. Which one's the right one? Work with that participant success advisor or retirement plan advisor, ideally your CFP, to find out what mix you should invest in. If you're just getting started and you're not sure, I'm not a big fan of target date funds, but it would be worse to not contribute at all. So pick a target retirement date that aligns with approximately the year that you're in your mid-50s or when you might retire, and use that fund until you're able to work with the CFP and get the right mix set up for you. Third decision, should you contribute pre-tax or Roth? Pre-tax or Roth. This is the quintessential financial planning decision. I mentioned earlier the seemingly disconnected parts of your financial life. This decision of whether you should contribute pre-tax or Roth, obviously it's a tax decision, but it's also a cash flow decision. It's a retirement decision. It's an estate planning decision, right? I mean, it touches right there 4 out of the 6 areas of your financial life, and easily 5 out of the 6. So you've got to take a look, and is it better for you to get the tax benefit today, the deduction today, and pay taxes in the future, or pay a little tax right now on that income, but then never have to pay tax on the growth on that income again? Pre-tax or Roth depends on your situation. There is not one size fits all. You got to work with your CFP on that. Fourth decision goes back to that investment choices again, and that is, what's your automatic rebalance schedule? Most 401ks have the ability for you to rebalance on an annual or semi-annual or even quarterly basis, and you want to make that selection up front. That rebalance allows you automatically to trim some of the gains and reinvest those dollars into areas that have cyclically underperformed, a way to unemotionally sell high and buy low. So what's your rebalance schedule? That's the fourth decision. Fifth decision, who are your beneficiaries? If something happens to you, I know you're invincible, but if something happens to you, who gets the money? Who would you want to receive the dollars? Is this your spouse? Do you have kids? Are you not yet married? And it should be, a sibling or parents. You've got to list that, and then you've got to make sure that it's updated. And then the sixth decision that you need to make when you've got a 401k is, what should you do with your old 401k? That's right. For many people, this is not your first retirement plan that you're in. So even if that old 401k just has a few dollars in it, or if it has a lot of dollars in it, you've got to make a decision. Does it make sense to roll that money or move that to an IRA or Roth IRA where you've got a lot of flexibility with your investment choices and you've got clarity for beneficiaries? Should you move that into your new 401k? What if it's not allowed? Those sorts of things. So you got to work with your CFP on that. So the data is clear. The data is clear. Auto enrollments are helping get more people involved in participating in their 401k. I love it. What you don't want to put on autopilot are those 6 decisions. So work with your certified financial planner on that. If you don't have a CFP on your team, you can contact one on my team. Find us online, Korhorn.com. That's Korhorn with K, wisemoneyshow.com. You can find us there as well. Or give us a call, 574-247-5898. All right, there you have it. Go on and take your next wise step in your financial life.